Welcome to another exciting episode of real estate, and I'm here to give you an overview of what the Lagos State property market looks like and exactly what you should invest in when it comes to property assets that are cash flow based. And it's important that I introduce myself to you. My name is Damilare and I'm with Vatican Solution Real Estate Development Company. What do we basically do? Our operations are hinged on 3 platforms. So we do like land, site and services, and home development, and equally property management. And that brings me to show to you a particular product that we are coming up with in the axis of Ibejuu-Lekki, and I'm talking about Eleko to be precise. And I'm excited to share with you about Egunjobi Court. So Egunjobi Court is a development that caters for investors and even people that want to begin to earn cash flow in real estate. Basically, it consists of 36 apartments of 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom, and the location is right for everybody. So for many of you that understand what is going on in Lekki corridor, you will know that this is actually an emerging market designed for investors to begin to earn a cash flow either through rental income, Airbnb arrangement, and all the things that can keep putting you at advantage of cash flow. Over 15 years ago, property in this corridor was selling for as low as 500,000 naira. Fast forward to 2025, to own a plot of land in this axis, you'll probably be having a open sum of 25 to 30 million naira, depending on the infrastructure in that particular estate. So, but this one that we're talking about is a development in a cozy environment sitting on a 1.2 acres of land, and is going to have all the great facilities that would make life beautiful, seamless, comfortable. We're going to be having this, right here, a block here, this another block, this another block, but we're selling some few plots here. You can see plot 1, plot 2, plot 3, plot 4 right here available, and these are 500 square meter. The Egunjobi Court apartment is going to be, it's a 2-floor apartment, mid-rise apartment, and we're going to be having about 2 units of it. It's so amazing that if you key into this project, it's a project that everything is right about it. To focus on this market because we understand the huge housing deficit in this market. If you look at this market, we realize that there is a huge housing deficit when we talk about decent housing. Hardly would you find grade A apartments in this corridor of Lagos, and the reason being that many of the gated communities in this axis are full of single family homes, and these single family homes are so pricey that it has actually edged out a lot of people to compete in this market space. Rather, what is fit for this market is actually investment home, what we call 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom apartments. And the reason why it is so is because you see, this axis of Lagos actually is greeted with so many professionals, is a growing up, is a place that is full of activity. Companies are springing up because it's just about 15 kilometers away from Eleko to the Lekki Free Trade Zone, where we have amazing project ongoing, and then companies doing a lot of great stuff in that corridor of Lagos. Problems that people have in that corridor is finding decent housing they can live. Then imagine that you now have something in this corridor of 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom. I can tell you for free that the price point of a grade A apartment of 2-bedroom in that place, decent, well furnished, go as high as 4 million naira as we speak of today. Many professionals that works in this corridor, they have to live very far away. Many live as far as Ekpe, many live as far as Awuyaya. To commute back to work on a daily basis, spend about 3 hours of their day in the traffic. If you look at how densely Lagos is populated, looking at the huge housing deficit even in Nigeria, we realize that Nigeria has a huge housing deficit running into 18 million, by statistics. And our approach in doing this is that we want to solve the housing problems, and we are asking you to equally join us. When you invest in real estate, we are solving the housing challenges in Lagos, making sure that you have something in return. We are creating this opportunity for you as investors to begin to, partner with us so that it's going to be a win-win situation for us. Amazing features that we have in this place is going to be unmatched security surveillance. It's going to be a gated, community with access control, because what we're trying to do is that we want to create, an experienced place where, professionals can live, cozy enough, conservative for professionals. So that is exactly what we're trying to do here. Location is right, and there is in a prime location from where Egunjobi is situated. It's just, surrounded by pool of investment. Talking about Pan-Atlantic University, which is just about 1 kilometer away from Egunjobi, Eleganza Industrial Hub. We talk about the free trade zone that has, thousands of investments ongoing. We talk about the Lekki Airport that is coming up on streams. We talk about the Lagos-Calabar Expressway, the coastal road that is ongoing in construction. These are things that we consider to drive the investment value of this property hub. If you see here, this is Egunjobi and this is the Pan-Atlantic University. This is the Eleganza Industrial Estate right here. This is Jiwa for many of us that know, and you can see how this place is evolving, getting densely populated every day. So we are just looking at it from the standpoint that this is Egunjobi, this is Pan-Atlantic University, this is the Lekki Deep Seaport right here, and this is the free trade zone, Lekki Free Trade Zone. This place is really booming up and is shaping the economic viability of the zone. You are at advantage at all time when you key into this product. We are at the level of pre-construction, so we've done the sweat test. If you join in at this time, you would have an access to flip this property, meaning that you buy an off plan, and then maybe at the end of the day, construction year tenure, which is about 12 months, you are going to resell your units, and when you resell your unit, you probably make a lump sum. You can equally enjoy return on investment through cash flow in rental income, and then you deploy your units into Airbnb. Look at the layout. These are the layouts for the 3-bedroom, and then this is for the 2-bedroom. We have the living space, we have the bedroom 1, we have the bedroom 2, we have the bedroom 3, and this is 3D visuals of the 2-bedroom apartment. You see how big it is. 2-bedroom apartment is sitting on 87 square meters, which is quite big enough, and likewise for the 3-bedroom is sitting on 102 square meters. You can see the flow. Well designed, well detailed. What's the price point? I know this is what you've been waiting for. So for the 3-bedroom, you can get it for 85 million naira. This is actually the best you can get in the property market. And for the 2-bedroom, you can get it for 75.5 million naira. You have an advantage, to key into our payment plan. So within the construction timeline of 12 months, you can spread your payment. If you are doing the 2-bedroom, you can do 20 million initial deposit, and then after 3 months, you do another 20 million naira, and then you can spread the rest of the payment just as we have done the iterations. Likewise for the 3-bedroom, we make it easier for you, to key into it, so that at the different level of constructions, you begin to make the payments available, and then at the end of the construction, so you get your unit delivered to you. And this is just to give you the rental analysis projections of Ibejuu-Lekki property, especially in this Eleko corridor. Want to know more about this project and you are trying to ask 1 or 2 questions, call the number on the screen, reach out to us. Let's get on board just to make sure that we realize these big dreams of providing homes for Lagosians and by extension Nigeria. We are Vatican Solutions, your #1 property company in Lagos, Nigeria. So I look out for you. Give us a call today. Cheers.